Hello and welcome to GamerU's guide to SMGs and plasma weapons in Robocraft. Everyone starts off with SMGs, but few know how to use them to their full potential, and when you first get plasma weapons, you may find, while powerful, they are hard to use. In this guide we're going to show you how to make the most of your new weapons so you can dominate your opponents in online battles. SMGs are the first weapons you get to use in Robocraft and are often overlooked once you start to level up to higher tiers. You will also see robots bristling with over 15 SMGs on the top. Adding that many weapons will not increase your fire rate as it tops out at 6 weapons. So adding more than 6 will only help for redundancy if some get destroyed in battle. Placing your SMGs is critical to success, so it's important to make sure that each weapon has the biggest range of clear firing possible. The top-mounted SMGs can rotate completely and can be placed on the tops, sides and undersides of your robot. Front-mounted SMGs have a more limited 180-degree arc, but are very useful due to their low profile. Remember to space out your SMGs as much as possible over your robot to avoid having them all destroyed in one lucky shot at you. Make use of the sides of your robot as well. While this will limit the SMG's ability to fire at air targets, it makes for a perfect placement in a head-to-head battle with another ground-based robot. When firing your SMG, you can hold down the mouse to perform continuous fire, which is great for close-range battles, but you will see that your target reticle widens to indicate your accuracy is reduced considerably. Just like in an FPS shooter, try using short controlled bursts until you're at very close range to your target. The first shot from your SMG is incredibly accurate and can be used to take out air and ground targets at extreme ranges. It takes time to master this, but it can mean the difference between success and failure. Plasma weapons become available at tier 3 and fire large exploding balls at quite low speeds in comparison to the SMG. They also drop under gravity, which means long range fire can be difficult. Unlike the SMGs, plasmas are firing a larger bullet, so it's far easier to hit your own robot. While this won't damage you, it will mean a wasted shot. Plasma weapons also have a long reload time, but this is made up for with massive damage and blast radius, which means you don't always have to score a direct hit to inflict damage. Plasma weapons cannot be placed on the sides of your robots. They can only be placed on the top or underside, which limits their placement and makes them far more vulnerable to enemy attack, so keep this in mind when placing your weapons. Just like with the SMGs, spread your plasma weapons out as much as you can to give yourself a clear shot from each weapon and to avoid losing them in one hit. When trying to hit a moving target with a plasma, you need to factor in its speed relative to your position. This will often mean firing ahead of the robot to score a direct hit, more so if you're using a flying robot. Just like with the SMG tricks, this takes time to master, and so spend some time in the practice arena practicing this out before jumping into battle. Plasma weapons also top out at 6 weapons, but they all fire at once. So after you've fired, you must wait for all 6 to recharge before firing again, which makes you vulnerable to the faster firing SMG-based robots. Again, adding more than 6 weapons won't increase your firepower, but will give you redundancy should you get hit. So it's time to put your new weapons to the test in Robocraft. Tune in to GamerU for more tips, tricks and tutorials.